They know the time has come. It's a shame that some people who are still living don't understand that, especially Igbo traders in Lagos. Nadator is the first phase of this very deadly salvo. They will destroy your business. After that, they will take over your houses. When I make one thing in common, all of us that believe in Biafra, one thing is we have in common: a pathological hatred for Nigeria. I cannot begin to put into words how much I hate Nigeria. People don't understand it. I despise it. With every drop of blood in my body, I will walk towards the total dismemberment of that zoo. That by the time we finish, Nigeria will no longer exist. That name, we wave goodbye to it. The same way Yugoslavia is gone, the Soviet Union is gone, that same way will the word Nigeria be obliterated from history books. Nigeria is a reminder that black people are stupid and foolish. Nigeria is a reminder that colonial mentality actually seeped into our bone marrows. As somebody reminded us this morning, when somebody from Nigeria prays and says, "Oh, God bless Nigeria," you are making a mockery of God. God can only bless something that is created. I learned that this morning. God did not create the zoo. Therefore, there is no way God can bless it. It's impossible. Impossible. That hopeless entity that people today say they are very proud to belong to was created by a white man. His name is Frederick Lugard. This man is...
If we abandon Chukwukika Biama in truth and honesty, please goodbye to Biafra. Biafra had in the pure years. You'll be only running around in circles. It can never come. It is the kingdom of heaven itself. You want to do something that is happening in heaven, on earth, for mankind to see and testify to the goodness of the Lord. You have to be of the courage. You have to be without fear in the face of your enemies. If you are without fear before your enemies will run from you. Rather than you running from them, your enemies will run from you. If you speak the truth always, regardless of the consequences, lies will run from you. You must protect those who cannot protect themselves, not to steal from them. I repeat, it is your job as a child of heaven, IPOB family member, to protect those who cannot protect themselves. That is your job. Not to kidnap them, not to rob them. You must be of good conduct. That's Chiku Okike Abia left. If these conditions are not in place, Biafra will not come. You don't mean like an anti. Biafra can Abia. Going to a native doctor, Didianyanzu, cannot save you. If you want Biafra, it doesn't work. We don't believe in that rubbish. Chukwukika is our shield and our guide. We don't commune with darkness. I am warning all 17 commanders, all our commanders, we don't commune with the devil. We don't do ordination. We believe in the protection that Chukwukika can offer. The weapon you need to protect yourself is your gun and your ammunition. We don't commune.
What a great day we have again today, being the 21st day of June. We want to welcome you live to the program today on Biafra Global Network. Thank you for joining wherever you're joining from. It's been a very, very rainy day where I am, raining and at the same time cloudy. So the network seemed to be like not stable, even if it has not, it has always been unstable anyways. But I want to thank you all for joining wherever you're watching from, all over the nations of the world. We love you, and we are always here to give you information about the truth on this hallowed platform. That the truth is spoken consistently and concurrently, and all of that. And I want to thank you, those who are joining and who are also linking and connecting to other people to join and informing other people to join. I want to thank you, Aminwa, for being here. Adazan is here also. Thank you so much for being here. And of course, we have in the house. The house is already. We are coming full. We have Comrade Ken, and then we have Madam Ifi in the studios, live and direct. We are here. My name is Kelechi Ambrose. We shall be speaking about, I don't know. I don't like insulting people, but when people begin to make themselves a caricature to the whole freedom of people, they deserve to be insulted and, of course, put where they belong. ASARI DOKUBO. Mazen Amdekano is in the territory of the enemies, and we have people who boast and are claiming that they are very happy and want more further. These are who claim that they are fighters. Fighters and claiming oh my God, I don't know. My network signal is beginning to misbehave here. I don't know what's happening. Please, can anybody let me know you can see me or you can hear me? I don't know if you can see me or you can hear me. Please let me know. Let me know what's happening. What's going on? I can't see myself again. It seems they want to stop us today. They can't stop us. We are going forward and we're going to get what we're going to do today. Thank you all for joining wherever you are joining. I can't see myself. I don't know what's going on. If you can see me, please let me know. If you can see me, let me know, please. I don't know. Okay, let me just continue. I think the voice signal is giving me a sign here that we're on. So I want to bring you Adam Ifi. I want to bring Comrade Ken to the screen right away because no waste of time today. I don't know. Everything is not working here. I'm trying to bring on the screen. I'm clicking YouTube. What's going on? It seems I need to refresh. 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 I don't know. Okay. I think you are here, but I don't know why I'm not seeing myself. What's going on with my own self? Is it I've become invincible? Invisible, not invincible. I've become a spirit.
You have become invisible.
I know I'm still alive. Can you see me? I don't know.
Yeah, we can see you now. You're back.
Nobody can see me again. Thank you so much for joining, Madam Ifi. Good to have you. And Comrade Ken, good to have you also. I want to appreciate you. Today we're going to be looking at 2 years of Mazen Amdekano in the territory of the enemies, and yet we have a situation on ground. And a new government has come in, and they are now using somebody like ASARI DOKUBO, who have been a stooge of the Fulanis, to still speak about their decision and their interest, because they want to check how we're going to respond to ASARI DOKUBO and all of that, and to see whether we're going to react or whatever we're going to do, and using that to judge if they are still going to get any matter about Mazen Amdekano out, since they have already used it to announce to the people that Simon has taken over and dethroned Mazen Amdekano. So they need him to come and speak and to make some posts out there and put fear in the people. And those are the things we want to look at today. Today we're going to play about 3 videos of ASARI DOKUBO. We're going to play 3 of his videos today. I will not show him on screen because I don't want his face to be on this screen. We are just going to play his audio and then we're going to talk about it. But before we go on, please, Madam Ifi, I wanted to say hello to the people for about 1 minute or so, and then Comrade Ken will also do that, and then we go straight to the broadcast. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you so much, Kelechi, for having me. And hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Biafrans. Thank you, lovers of freedom. We are here to do the needful, no shaking, no going back. Those that said we should go inside, I said to them, you are joking. We have been in this struggle for years and nobody pushes us back. It is our right to fight for freedom. And nobody tells anybody to go inside because that person he has no right. So greeting to you all, my people, my dear friends. Thank you so much, Kelechi. Thank you.
Say hello to the people.
I've said that.
Yes, comrade Ken, I am calling on.
Okay.
Yeah, Kelechi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, good evening, Biafrans, and we greet you all, and we greet and thank all the lovers of freedom that always come to this program. We are welcoming you all and telling you all to be strong and remain blessed for your support. And you all should click to the subscribe button to make sure you follow this very program and share it as well. So today will be a great day. We are here to give you more impact and give you more view about the issue of ASARI Dokubo and Simon Epa. So you people know what is actually happening and the game that they are playing. So I thank you all, and may God bless you all. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, comrade. Biafrans, please bear with me from here because my network is very terrible. So, and for those who also want that, we'll please just bear with me as we go on. Let me set the pace for one of you to know something, that the decision to get our freedom, the mandate to get our freedom is non-negotiable. The decision to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the mandate to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is non-negotiable. Everything we are doing for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and for Biafra is non-negotiable. We are not begging. We are not. We are not going to beg the Fulanis. We are not going to beg the British. We want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be freed, and we're going to get our freedom because it takes the people to decide what they want, and not any group of people to decide for the people what they want. And that is why we are resolute, and that's why we are firm, and that is why we are decided. We are going to carry out this mission of freedom, freeing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, also freeing ourselves. So here now today we are looking at it. 2 years Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been there, and we have been watching, we have been waiting, we have been planning. We have had people who have come to pretend that they are working and for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and trying to make sure that things work out. They couldn't function, and now we are all out under the auspices of the Accountability and Transparency Group. We are set and ready, preparing very well to make sure that we carry out the freedom, the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the freedom of Biafra people. Now, along this line, of course, the government and the government of the contraption knows this. And now somebody like ASARI Dokubo is now coming to front himself in that statement and to put fear in the people. But we want to tell him that he is not more than the people. He can never be more than the people. And whatever he says is for himself and not for the people. He cannot put fear in the people because the people are more than any individual. We are talking about Biafra. We're not talking about Nigeria. We're not interested in his business with Nigeria. We're not interested in his contract with Nigeria. We're not interested in becoming security guards to our own property, guarding our own property for the thieves and the criminals who have come to steal our resources, to steal everything that belongs to us. So we want to make him understand today that in spite of the fact that he has come all out to say the things he is saying, we here today are resolute. Biafrans are saying, ASARI, you are not the one to speak for the people. You cannot tell who is of justice. You cannot tell us what is justice and all of that because you don't have the local standing to determine justice. And of course, we are going to be exposing all of that today in today's broadcast. But before we go on, and I get my guests to begin to speak on this now, my fellow comrades to speak on this now, I'm going to play the voice of ASARI Dokubo, the one he made, the statement he made in the year 2013 when he was still trying to stand on, when he, had not gotten all these contracts and all of that. and when he was arrested then and all of that and all of those stuff that happened during Jonathan's period. Now, until they got the amnesty. I remember how that amnesty program went. I remember the person who is behind the amnesty program, Onengia Rekosima. He's the one who went to Yaradua to secure that amnesty program. And I remember when I had my interview with him and discussions with him, he gave me briefs of what he experienced in the creek and all of that. And so we have people who worked towards the amnesty of what ASARI started enjoying until he began to get contract. And we know what they went through and the things they did just to get themselves connected to Nigeria. But this time around, we're not interested in Nigeria. He has decided to embrace Nigeria and to continue with their, with business with Nigeria. We are not interested in Nigeria. So he doesn't have that right to come and speak against the people of God and speak against Mazen Namdekano. Now we're going to play this video, this audio from ASARI. We don't put his face on the screen. We're just going to play his audio. Please listen to what he said to the Nigeria authority then. Listen.
Around 10 months, 11 days, I was buried and I came out alive. I did not give up. I did not capitulate. I was detained for 22 months, 10 days. I did not capitulate. So I am not afraid of arrest. But they will never arrest me. Because if they do, the consequences of my arrest, Nigeria will. I am saying it bold and clear without missing word, that the consequences of my arrest, Nigeria will be eaten. The last time my arrest reduced Nigerian oil production to 700,000 barrels. This time it will be zero. And we will match violence by violence. We will match intrigues by intrigues. We match bullet by bullet. We match blood by blood. We are ready for them. Good Lord Jonathan will complete his tenure of 2 terms, whether they like it or not. To us, they don't even exist. Because we pay them. He who pays the piper, he pays the toll. We pay them. We feed them. They are parasites. They are burden on us. They have no reason to be with us. They have no reason whatsoever to be with us. And this is not the first time we have expressed the people, the aborigine of this country, of this land, have expressed this opinion. Gideon Oka expressed it, and all our people have it in their mind that these invaders must be expelled from our land. And we will fight.
Yeah. Now, ASARI Dokubo is now telling us that these people are invaders, that they don't have a right in our land, that they are parasites, that they arrested him, that anytime they arrest him again, Nigeria must go down. Oil production must go to zero. The same thing also we said about our leader. Mazen Namdekano said, anytime you arrest me as a freedom fighter, Nigeria should go down. Now, ASARI also, as at that time, claiming to be fighting for freedom of his people, is telling us that the Fulanese and their masters are parasites. He was making us believe that they don't belong to us, that we are the aborigines, and that they and all of that. And now he is now coming to say things about Mazen Namdekano, saying that he's a criminal, calling him several names. The same person who is fighting for freedom that he could not sustain himself because he got a contract with Nigeria. The same person now he's coming to call a criminal. Madam, if you want to bring into this first, from, I don't know if you heard the audio very well, or I should play it again, of what ASARI Dokubo said in that stuff. I want to hear your opinion in this regard, because I know you have some stuff you're going to say about this.
Yeah, I heard what that pig in the creek said. I heard what he said. The pig in the creek, that's what he is, because imagine that was him saying such a thing during then. Was it not 2000 and what? Which
13.
year was that?
May 2013.
You see, he said it. He said such word, May 2000. So because they have backed him off, Nigeria, you trust what Nigeria can do, they have done as usual. What they can do is to bribe anybody that is threatening them, anybody that wants knows that this country is not what to be, anybody that is standing for their rights, anybody that is fighting for his or her right, they will come with bribe, and they have backed him over. So for now, he's now on their side. He's now on their side, and we are now his enemies, and we are now his enemies. So that is how it is. You see, people have no conscience. Those without no conscience, they are easily to be bought off. They are easily to be bought off, because if they love humanity, if they love their people, if they love that their people to be their people, his people is suffering. You know where he's from, Ijo. They have oil, but they are not enjoying it. They are not nothing. If you go to that place, it's so like, you see, how can human being be living such a place? So he has been bought over. So what else do you expect? That is the world, that is him. Then by then he was trying to make Nigeria, because some of them will come in form of pretense. I'm telling you the fact. They will come in form of pretense and be singing good song, and you would think that they are in for this, and then you be clapping for them. Then he was saying those things because then he know what he wanted. He knows that he's trying to make Nigeria government, to come for him, and they did, and they have bought him over. So what else do you expect? That is him then. But now, what is he saying now? Now we are now the Igbos are now his problem. The Igbos are now the ones who want to go and sell as slaves. So that is him, my brother. They have bought him over. So what do you expect?
Yeah. Before Comrade Ken comes in, I'm going to play that audio again for the people who didn't hear that stuff very well, to hear it very well, because I want people to get the message word for word, line by line. And thank you for those of you who are still joining. Just connect, share on all the social media platforms, because we want to look at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and at the same time looking at the hypocrisy that ASARI Dokubo exemplifies, or is epitomized in ASARI Dokubo. Thank you so much. As I am watching from home, from work, always at work, but always observing from there and looking at it also from there. Thank you, Edith Medu. Good to have you. Thank you. Shalom. And of course, we thank you all there. Now I'm going to play it one more time so that we can get word for word and claiming to be fighting for the freedom of his people. This was the time Asari was claiming to be fighting for the freedom of the Ijaw people, or the Niger Deltans, according to what they call them. Now he was speaking the same language that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was speaking. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not holding AK-47. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu till date is not holding AK-47. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was talking tough because, of course, if you want your people to be free, you get them free by being forceful, because those who are holding you forcefully. Now listen to what he said in that period.
To the letter, like around 10 months, 11 days, I was buried alive, and I came out alive. I did not give up. I did not capitulate. I was detained for 22 months, 10 days. I did not capitulate. So I am not afraid of arrest, but they will never arrest me, because if they do, the consequences of my arrest, Nigeria will be history. I am saying it bold and clear without missing word, that the consequences of my arrest, Nigeria will be history. The last time my arrest reduced Nigerian oil production to 700,000 barrels. This time it will be zero. And we will match violence by violence. We will match intrigues by intrigues. We match bullet by bullet. We match blood by blood. We are ready for them. Good Lord Jonathan will complete his tenure of 2 terms, whether they like it or not. To us, they don't even exist, because we pay them. He pays the piper, he takes the toll. We feed them. They are parasites. They are a burden on us. They have no reason to be with us. And this is not the first time we have expressed the people, the aborigine of this country, of this land, have expressed it, and all our behind, that these invaders must be expelled from our land. And we will follow it to the letter. And we're daring them to arrest me if they can. If they don't, they are cowards, and shame on them.
All this noise because of oil. Anyways, I'm coming. You're muted. You're muted. You're muted. I can't hear you.
You always remind me, Kelechi. You know, I'm always so carried away because of the stupid things that I hear from these bumfools or pig. I don't know what to call them, baboons and monkeys. You know, ASARI DOKUBO, you have just called yourself a name. ASARI DOKUBO said that Nigerian is coward, that they are coward. I don't know the people is directing that to, if it is the Nigerian government or if
he said if they don't arrest him, if they don't come to arrest him, they are cowards. That is,
this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's directing it to the Nigerian government or if he's directing it to Goodluck Jonathan, who he calls his brother, or if he is directing it to the Fulanis. And you know, they have different versions of that nigger area. They have the Fulanis, they have the Boko Harams, they have the people in the clips, they have different of them. So, but ASARI DOKUBO have just called himself a name, that he is a coward because he's a Nigerian today. So why must he come out today to talk? Why must he come out today to stand side by side with Nigeria to insult Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that is fighting for his freedom? Is he not a coward? Because being a Nigerian today, being a nigger, let me just call him, let me tell him what it means. Being a nigger and accepting that he's a nigger, that shows he's a coward because he has called himself a coward. ASARI DOKUBO said, if the Nigerian government arrests him, that it will be the end of Nigeria. ASARI DOKUBO, what have that contraption changed in your life today? And what have it changed in the life of your people today? The people in that clique where you come from, or that clique where you come from, what have Nigerian government changed in their life? So what they changed is that they give you, you are now the person guiding the oil pipeline for those Westerners to come and be taking your oil. You are now a guide, a gate man, or a megad, the way we always call them, megad, you are, in your own country. ASARI DOKUBO. In fact, Biafrans, what I want to tell you people is, everybody can yow his mouth. Everybody can yaman the way he wants. Everybody can open his mouth wide how he wants. But the truth remains that Biafra is the only way. The truth and your life is Biafra. Every other thing you are listening to is just crap. ASARI DOKUBO is a businessman. He just showed it that he's a businessman. ASARI DOKUBO na business in they do. Because I don't believe that what a Biafran or even Nigeria, somebody who called himself a nigger in that nigger area, could believe that ASARI DOKUBO is doing something for the betterness of that very nigger area. What do you think? Somebody who have a militia, somebody carrying gun in a country where you said you have laws, and that person can march into the government house, the presidential villa. He can just carry his militaries, his militias, and march into that place to go have a discussion with somebody you call your leader. And you say, we are not monkeys or baboons? If I'm saying it, I'm calling myself, that we are not animals? The way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu called the Zoological Republic and a zoo? Call them animal kingdom? In which part of the world have you ever had that? That a militia carries gun and go into the government house and having discussion with them, if somebody being armed. And people are following them, listening to them. And people are coming out to say, ASARI DOKUBO, we are going to fight you. Who do you want to fight? Is ASARI DOKUBO the Nigerian government you have to fight? ASARI DOKUBO, Biafran will treat ASARI DOKUBO when we achieve our goal.
Correct.
When we get to the promised land. You don't need to talk to ASARI DOKUBO at this moment because ASARI DOKUBO is a businessman, as I said. ASARI DOKUBO speaks from two sides of his mouth. Today, he is this. Tomorrow, he is that. When he needs money, when his pocket is empty, he dances to that area where he can get that money.
Yeah. The reason why we're talking about him today, is for the statement he made about Mazen Namdekano. Now, if you observe from the stuff we were playing yesterday, the new government of Nigeria has come, has resumed. And just 2 weeks after the resumption, or about 3 weeks now, after the resumption of the new government, suddenly ASARI is now speaking. ASARI being someone who is, at least for now, when we believe he's from Biafra. He's a Biafra. Now, they now choose to pick someone whom they have armed, given contracts, and arm him very well. The Nigeria contraption arms him and then chooses him to speak on their behalf. Why didn't they choose a Yoruba man? Why didn't they choose an Oduduwa man? Why didn't they choose an Arewa man? Why did they choose a Biafran to come and speak? Because what they want to do is that they want to cause implosion. And here now, ASARI now comes in and begins to speak against the Igbos. That means they want to use him, since they know that their Fulani stooges cannot penetrate Biafra land as easily as they think. They now need people like ASARI who are Biafrans, because that's the tactics of the British. They use the people to defeat themselves so that they can easily penetrate the people. I don't know where they get it. So now let me play this particular stuff that ASARI, 4 years ago, he made a statement. Now, let me play this particular video. Let me make it an audio, because I don't want to play I don't want his face to appear here. Because, so I want to play this now, where he said he's going to kill. Now, he made a statement there in this particular stuff I don't play. He said that if you come to the killing business, that he is a professional. Now, I'll play it so you can hear it. Everyone can hear it themselves.
I will kill him. Mama. Nnamdi and people running their mouth. Don't start something you cannot finish. Oh. Because in this killing business, I am a professional. Oh.
Yay!
In this killing business, I am a professional. And here he is saying that Mazen Namdekano is a killer. Now, before you continue, I want to hear Madam Ifi's opinion in this. Now, here is this. What is happening here? What is happening here?
Is that man not a madman? Is it not really? This is a real madman that needs to be in chain. He needs to be in chain, and they need to chain him and put him somewhere. Just look at the way he looks like. Is he still living? Is he still alive? That kind of person is not alive. Look at his own madness is obvious. We all can notice. It's obvious that he's really madman. Imagine saying he is a killer, that he's professional in killing others, and then he's not accusing Mazen Namdekano, our leader, of what? That has not even, he is even boasting, proudly saying it. And then the Nigerian government are not holding him accountable for his word, that he is a killer, because they have contracted him to do their biddings. Because they have contracted him, they have paid him so that he can be on their own side. He is now a Fulani. He's always a Fulani slave. We know him as a Fulani slave. The day he sold his people, he sold his conscience and began to speak for, that's their own tone. So he has claimed that he is a killer, that he can massacre and kill people. He's professional in killing others. And then the Nigerian government are not holding him responsible of killing people. That shows that everybody in that country, the government and him himself, they are all mad people. Very, very mad. They have no sense reasoning. They have no sense of reasoning. They are no human being. They know nothing about right. They know nothing about, in short, everything about them is disgusting. If he can open his mouth in there and say it, and they're nothing, because oh God Almighty, I can't just believe this. I can't just believe that there is a country like that called Nigeria. I can't just believe that this country is still existing and still there, and people are saying all these things, and there's no law, nothing. He's already a madman, and he don't need to take a madman serious.
Now you can imagine, now this is a place where they said people went out to vote. They call it a country, and human beings, so-called human beings, who call themselves intellectuals, of course we know they are not intellectuals, went out to vote. And this is the same place where a citizen in that place says he's a killer and he's a professional in the business of killing. And yet that same entity has contracted him. In fact, we hear that he's now in ASARI also doing some stuff. I don't know whether he's renewing the contract and all of that. When he now came to give that Channel TV, that interview about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now I'm going to play this again so that those who have not heard will hear him very well here, boasting that I will kill him, talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and then saying that he in this killing business, he's a professional. Let's listen to him again.
I will kill him. Nnamdi Kanu and his people running their mouth. Don't start something you cannot finish. Oh. Because in this killing business, oh, I am a professional. Oh.
You know, when I listen,
Well,
every time I listen to this, I
well,
just
oh, did he even say that he's killing? Who did he say he will kill? Is he himself or our leader?
But I mean,
said he's going to kill Nnamdi Kanu.
but if there's something I want to say here. I want to say first, all hail Biafra.
Go ahead, Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
Biafra.
All hail
Biafra.
Accountability
Group.
and
Transparency
group.
Mm-hmm.
ASARI Dokubo, nobody don't know how to kill. If you even give a child a gun, he will kill.
Of course.
In America, you see childs of 5 years old shooting somebody for misusing, for mishandling the gun. So don't come and tell somebody you are a professional killer. I myself here, I go to shoot every day, every weekend. They have a places you go and shoot any kind of gun you want to shoot. You pay your money, you go there, you drop your passport, you go in there and you learn how to shoot. ASARI Dokubo, where did you learn how to shoot? Or you go behind people and you shoot them. So what I'm trying to tell ASARI Dokubo is, you now claim that you are a killer. You claim you know how to kill very, very well. Which people are you killing? You are killing your brothers and sisters. Which people are you killing? You are killing, one day you will kill your own family. Because you have already said it, that you sold your own people. You want to kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? He's in the dungeon. Tell them to give him to you so you come and kill him. Okay? It's very simple. You have the people you are working with, those people that are feeding you, those people that are giving you those weapons, those people that sent you to come and cause commotion in Biafra land today because they want the Biafrans to start to fight war in their own house. So the Fulani will be out of the game. So the international community will say it's a communal clash between people who are living together in one place. This narrative you are bringing into this very struggle will not work for you, ASARI Dokubo. Nnamdi Kanu is there. Tell them to release him out, and when he comes outside, you shoot him. If that Biafra land will contain we and your entire generation, you know how to shoot, you know how to carry gun. Yeah? Did you go to somewhere to learn how to shoot gun? Anybody can shoot any kind of machine gun you give to him when you show him where the trigger is. This is not what you come out to say. But what I'm trying to say is that whenever you speak, because you are a Biafran, you mind your utterances. When you talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not from anything your mate, not of age, not of the people he controls, not of the magnitude of the people that are behind him, not of the magnitude of the kind of human being that he is. If he's not that kind of a person, how can that contraption, zoological republic called Niger area, go as that length to get him back to Biafra, to Nigeria? If he is not important, if they don't know what it stands for, you that is just a common charlatan, that is just looking for money to buy, I don't know what they eat in their area, tuo or what they call it. I don't know the kind of food you people eat. You are just looking for money to make your stomach more bigger than how it is. There was a film I watched. What we need to do to you is not to kill you. There was a film I watched from Osofia. That film was Osofia and what they call this man. They called the film, what was the name of the film? I've forgotten the name. One man was carrying a big stomach. Osofia said he don't need to do him anything. He just need a needle to just bust his stomach. That's what we need.
Yeah.
We don't need to do anything to yours, ASARI Dokubo. Nobody need to even shoot a gun, a dime. It's just a needle. A needle, you are gone. and you're coming out to say you will kill Mazen Nandekano. He is in the dungeon.
Now
Tell them to release him to you.
Now, you see, we have a problem. You see, when some few people within us just have an opportunity, to liaise with the enemies, they now begin to feel that they have arrived, and they just come and talk anyhow, say the things they want to say, because they believe that all they need to do is to speak tough, show their AK-47, and then threaten the people, and everybody goes to sleep. I think it has come to the time when we are going to be dealing with these guys, because people have been getting away with these kinds of betrayal and criminality and threats. And since Nigeria cannot, of course, Nigeria is a criminal entity, so it will not arrest this kind of threats. It is part of it to subdue the people. They weaponize him, give him everything he needs, and then use him to keep the people down. Since they cannot deal with these kinds of things, we need to start dealing with them. I think we have kept quiet so long and looking at such kinds of people like ASARI DOKUBO to say nonsense and all of that. Soronadi, you're welcome. Thank you so much, Prince. You're welcome. I just want us to, I want us to talk about these things. I'm going to, after Soronadi, you're going to talk about this, and then Prince also will talk about this. We want to look at this statement. Now, I'll play it again, and then I'll go back to play another statement of his, and when he was claiming to be fighting for the freedom of his people. And then after that, we'll now go to the next video where he talked about the Igbos. We're not going to go there yet now. We want to look at his claims here, claiming to have the power to kill. He's going to kill Mazen Nandekano, and then he's into the business of killing. Now, we're going to look at that boasting of being in the business of killing and relate it to what Nigeria represents, and how much more, after making such statements, Nigeria could still contract him, so that our people will understand the implication of all of this stuff. Now, let me play it again.
I will kill him. Baba. Nandekano and his people running their mouth. Don't start something you cannot finish. Oh. So I am a prophet. It's not about religion. I will kill you. I will look for you. I will hunt you down if you try any.
Now, Soronadi, what do you have to say about this?
Okay, thank you. And ordinarily, I wouldn't have commented, but because I see that we are talking about actually somebody unbeknownst to us, or people don't know who that guy ASARI is. Y'all don't know him. Nobody here do know him. You don't know how he started, how he came to the point where he is, or where he thinks he is. Okay. Anybody who's seen ASARI, ask him what is his name. The name he's using is fictitious. It's a pseudonym. His name is Friday. Do you all know that?
I'm hearing this for the first time.
I'm not. His name is Friday Dokubo.
Friday Wanko or what?
Friday Dokubo. That is his real name. Yes.
Okay. Friday
Nobody knew this. That's why sometimes I just like be laughing. Okay, this is a black sheep of his family.
Exactly.
This idiot you're looking at here, this Otondo. He probably gonna watch this. ASARI, there's somebody who knows who you are. Okay, you think you can hide under the cover of darkness, fooling people. You don't even have strength. You're talking about you can kill. Can you run? Let's say something that requires active something to perform. Can you run? You can run. You can make moves. I'll be there. I'm in a program. I'll call you back. I'll be there in a few. Thank you. Yes, I'll be there in a few. Thank you. Yeah, I'll be there in a few. Thank you.
Now, Soronadi, somebody is saying here that ASARI Dokubo's real name is Medford Dokubo.
Friday Medford. His father was the that is also his name.
That's Canon View Media saying so.
Yes.
Okay.
So most people don't know. This guy is a wayward son of his father. Is a heartbreak to his father. The father was the chief judge, what do you call it, the attorney general of his River State before.
Okay.
So what he used to do, he'll get in all kinds of trouble. You know, when they say one week, one trouble. This guy will bring his father's name to disrepute. He's a black sheep of his family.
Imagine.
He's a pickpocket. There's nothing that he has not engaged in. So what? Because of the position of his father. Sometimes his father will call the police. They'll lock him up. Where his father was trying to, you know, make him become the child he was supposed to be. He was gallivanting around, meandering, doing all kinds of stupid things. A criminal, a natural born criminal. That's what he is. He's calling somebody criminal. So what he did, after he was of no use, of no good use to his family, what they did, the politicians there used him as a thug. When there was anything that, like a political rally or to fight their political opponents, when was a rally or anything, so they used him. So they bought gun for him. So he formed a gang. They bought guns and weapons for him. So they used to use him to intimidate, like I told him Otondo. It's a highway, a gentleman of the highway. That's armed robber.
Okay, so are you going to say that? Are you going to say that he's like when the British also saw that Lugard and his team were criminals and they needed people who were going to go subdue Africans? They now contracted them, those criminals.
Actually, Lugard was a professional soldier. Lugard was a professional soldier.
The same style.
Yeah, Lugard was a professional soldier, course, yes, used by the British for their interest, for the British interest.
Yes, for their interest.
But
yes.
So that's this guy is posing, claiming that he's a freedom fighter, and who are free, or is he a retired freedom fighter or what? Who are free in the domain he calls Niger Delta. And who are these Niger Deltans? Majority of them are Igbos. You understand? The people he's calling the Ijo. This guy is not even Ijo. He's claiming what he's not. Everything about him is Igbo. If you don't know, his father, his mother, his grandmother, everybody there is Igbo. One of his sisters, direct sister, Gilda, whatever they call her, is a member of the National Assembly. She speaks Igbo more than you and I. Yes. So that's what it is. This guy is not loved. Look at this, is a serial rapist. He was fighting for freedom. Who are free in Ijoland? I should ask. Who are free in Ijoland? What he did was
how much is the oil change that down? I guess.
What's happening?
I don't know. I don't work at it.
Yeah, please go on. Please go on. I have to mute.
Okay. On, nobody is free in Ijoland. If not, what he does is terrorizes the people. He's a terrorist. He went to Pakistan and trained with Osama bin Laden. I am not joking. Then he went to Libya, where they taught him, because he wanted to know how to shoot weapons. He's not active. He's a mere toad, over-bloated pig.
Over-bloated toad.
Yes, that's what he is. He doesn't have the strength. What he relies is on all these fetish things, like letting his brother doing what that god they worship in the Igbos. That's what he does. He's so diabolical. That's what he does. This guy kills his own people, rapes his own Ijo people, women. How many women does he have as a wife? Did he naturally marry them? Or are they his sex slaves? You know, this guy is a kidnapper. He introduced the kidnapper in the Eastern Zone. He introduced kidnapping.
kidnapping expatriates. He introduced what do you call it, piracy on the high seas. He introduced oil bunkering, refining oil locally and selling. That's all he did. All he did was he go to the city, kidnap little girls, rape them. That's all he kept doing. But I'll tell you why he's saying what he's saying. And why is it? This guy recently killed an Ijaw person. There's one guy, one friend, General Playboy. His real name is Precious Iyoyo. Asari led him and killed him because Iyoyo used to be in his camp. So Iyoyo is of the Biafran thing. While Asari, this persona non grata, that's what he is, was self-glorifying himself. All he did is send people, they go and rob and bring him the proceeds. That's all he does. Most people don't know this. So he waylaid Iyoyo, Precious Iyoyo, a good son of Ijaw. This guy killed him a few months ago because he said that Iyoyo was leaking information to IPOB. He was calling Iyoyo to come join his camp. Iyoyo refused. Iyoyo told him that he's of Biafra. He's for Biafra. So this guy went and assassinated Iyoyo. I'm not joking. You all don't know. There are things we know. People don't know.
That's why he says he's a professional in killing.
What?
Yes.
Who is he killing?
Killing people, our people.
Who is he killing? Professional what? Come on out in the street and I send a youth. I'll just show a youth, a 9-year-old will fail you. A 9-year-old will fail you, will mow you down. You know, I know why. I know who is giving him fuel to burn. It is our people. Our people. IPOB, y'all listen to me.
Yeah.
There are things we know, y'all don't know. It is Masab. It is members of DOS and the rest of them. They go behind the door. So solicit him for assistance. So he's seen our underwear. That is why he's saying all those things he's saying. So when they went in to contract him, he put a fast one on them. He duped them. Then IPOB or members of DOS, not knowing what they have, they bypass what they have, going to look for the Messiah, where there is no deliverance, where there's no life, looking for life where there's no, living for life among the dead. So that is why he's saying all this thing that he's saying. That is why he's slighting the Igbo. You're seeing him displaying weapons. Why is he not being arrested? Do you remember? During Obasanjo regime, this guy was arrested. He was in prison. He's talking about our leader is going to die. He was the first one to. He's an ex-convict. A serial ex-convict. Not just one time. His father used to lock him up. He's no good. This is not a person that you will approach in a friendly manner. He gonna kill you because the blood of people, innocent children, he used for sacrifice, ritual sacrifice, is haunting him. Don't you see he's not stable? He's not reliable.
Sure.
What he says in the morning is not what he says in the evening. Remember, he was President Nnamdi Kanu before, elogizing Nnamdi that what he has done, nobody has done it. The feat that Nnamdi has achieved, nobody has achieved it, even him. Today, he's Niger Delta. Today, he's Niger Delta Volunteer Force. Today, he's Biafra. Today, he's de facto government of Biafra. Guess what? It is Owazirike. That's why. You see, when I say, most of the time I say that enemy, the closest enemy is the worst enemy. And this guy falls in that category of the closest enemy, the worst enemy. What do you do to the worst enemy? You get rid of him first and foremost. Uwazirike sold the Igbos to him. They initiated him in their court, a basic court. I'm telling you. Then he went thinking that anybody who sees this guy, the way he's talking, displaying illegal weapons that he got, I don't know who gave him that. I don't know whether Nigeria assigned him. He said Nigeria hired him to fight terrorists. He going about under the cover of a bag, killing our people, burning places because of the his what do you call it, vendetta he has against the Igbos. But he's Igbo, 99% Igbo. No joke. You understand? Yeah, I was gonna meet with this guy. He didn't know who's called him. He never knew. And I told you, yo, don't go to this guy. He's a killer. After speaking with him over the phone, you're making me say things that I'm not supposed to say. Believe you me. You understand? So this guy, he's talking about he sold Igbos. He's part of the Igbos that were sold to the Jaws, that he just bought.
Yeah, so Randy, just hold your thoughts on that. By the time I play that particular video, when we get to that, because we have to talk critically on that issue of selling Igbos and all of that, because that is very, very important, and that's the basis why we are talking about him today. He's a non-entity. We're not supposed to discuss him, but for making comments against Igbos and talking against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we're going to be looking at critically what gave him the guts in this present dispensation and this administration of the Tinubu era, why he's talking about this, and we're going to look at that. I want to bring Prince on. Let him, Prince, what's your thoughts about this whole narrative of he will kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and he's a professional killer?
Professional? Hi.
You're muted. Since you're muted.
We can't hear him.
No, I'm not mute. Am I muted?
Okay.
You're the one muted me. You muted me.
I just muted it now to put it on again to see if it is from the system. So I just did it now.
Okay, is it working now? Is it working now?
Yes, working.
Yes, and I'm saying all glory to God. The one that made us to come, the one that giveth us the life, the energy to do what we are doing. Thank him for this day. And I welcome you all. I thank all Biafrans wherever they are. Thank you. This topic is massive. It's wonderful because we needed to do this. First of all, I want you to know that we are dealing with evil of the highest order. Evil of the highest order. And I want to show you the chronological sequence of that evil. The evil is in Britain. Whoever is running Britain, that evil had to find a Nigerian that is evil to use to destroy the people of Nigeria. And they have been finding them. This time they have found Tinubu. And Tinubu has to find the evil in Biafra land to use as an agent to destroy Biafrans.
Yeah, Prince. What you're trying to say now, according to what you're saying now, is this: that once a new administration comes in, they have to locate those evils they are going to utilize to manage the people in those territories.
That's right, absolutely. So I wanted people to begin to see the sequence. And one of the things you know about evil is that evil must lie, okay? If you look at the contradictions in this guy called ASARI DOKUBO, and I'm happy you're going to play another video of his, where he's now pretending to be a life-saving agent.
Yes.
The one that won. God.
I'm going to play that, of course.
I might be laughing, but this is too serious because I think it's important that we capture the whole synergy, the whole thing about.
Just give me 1 minute to play it. Let me play. Let the people hear that. So when you comment on
it,
they can understand.
Go ahead.
To petrol.
on the flames for NSAS. Now, he has been caught. What of the people who have died? This is a criminal. He should face the law. What of the people who have died by, as I'm talking, Nnamdi Kanu does not have any control over what is happening in the southeast. Simeon Ekpa had come out pretending that he's with Nnamdi Kanu. He has actually plotted a coup against Nnamdi Kanu to take over the leadership of Igbos. That is the truth of the matter. So releasing Nnamdi Kanu is rewarding criminality and rewarding gruesome murder of innocent people. He should face the law for the actions and the instigation he has carried out.
All right, please carry on now.
Well, wonderful, wonderful. Now, can you see the contradictions in evil? The lying and the deceit of evil. On one hand, this guy tells you he's a killer. He will kill, he will destroy, he will maim, and he will do this. On the other hand, now he is telling you that he is somebody that wants to preserve life, and he wants killers to face the law. My. Can you see the world we are living in and how devastatingly evil it is? Now, you know, oh God Almighty, this just sparks so many things in my brain. I don't even know where to start, don't know how to go about it and package it well. But the good thing is, any sane mind will suddenly realize what we are in, what is going on, and why we must all rise to arrest this evil before us. And because if we don't, this will not only consume them that are evil, it will consume all of us. All of us. In fact, the action we must take, okay, must be for these lunatics' self-interest, because these people are so mad they don't even know what they're doing. They don't even know that they are self-harming. They don't even know that they are suicidal. Let me tell ASARI DOKUBO if he doesn't know, and also tell Tinubu if he doesn't know. Also tell Britain and British government what they don't know. You see all this evil they are pursuing. If they achieved what they are looking for, all of them will perish. Everybody is perishing. If these people don't know, I want to let them know. Honestly speaking, I need these people to know today, and they should mark this day, that even Nnamdi Kanu is a savior for them. Nnamdi Kanu, everything he was doing is to save all of them. But they are so insane and so blind to understand it. Because Nnamdi Kanu is advocating for humanity, advocating for everybody to play their part in this world and make this world a better place, not only for this generation, but future generation. Nnamdi Kanu is there trying to safeguard their interest, but because they are so psychotic, they are so fixated in what they can see, but what they cannot take away from this world, what they never brought into this world. They are so sick, and this starts from Britain to these people that are running Nigeria, and these people that are using Nigeria to control people like ASARI DOKUBO now, empowering him to destroy those that are good, because it's just a game of evil trying to destroy good without knowing that the evil itself will be consumed. Yes. The contradiction in ASARI DOKUBO tells you everything you want to know about what is going on. I don't know how else to put it, but I'm telling you, we must get up and now and defend humanity. Right. And the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu is critical to that. I thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. We are now going to go to the next segment. This time around, we're going to be talking about at length on this. But before we do that, one moment, let's have this break. Yeah, welcome back, everyone. I think my network seemed to be messing up here, but I want to welcome you back to. Now we're going to go take it now straight. Now I'm going to play this particular side. Madam Ife is going to be coming on now to speak on this before we now go further. Now I want to play this particular voice of Asari because there are some things he said here that are very critical against the Igbos. And of course, when you talk about the Igbos, you are talking about Biafrans because we are all Igbos. But he came against the people, calling a particular people and telling us to our face that his father sold us. And now let's listen to. We're not going to play the video here. We're just going to play. We're not going to put it on the screen. We're just going to play it audio so that you can hear. He brandished AK-47, making us feel that he is well loaded and he can actually come against a whole nation. Now let's listen to him.
You take your leprosy hand to write. You don't have respect for the people who fought your father. Is it every Calabar man that is a Calabar man? You take your leprosy hand to write. You don't have respect for the people who fought your father.
You don't have respect for the people who bought your father.
Calabar man that is a Calabar man. Do you know that roots? That you talk to me. You don't know that people own this Calabar. You are law abiding. Igbos, I don't know them. I don't know where they come from. Because I know that if not for British intervention, I will still be selling them. The way my father sold them. Now look at you people in Igbo land. Look at how you are dying. Woto. You are talking. You will do video to sell that Elijah has run away. You don't see me?
He's showing his AK-47. He's showing his AK-47 here.
Leave me alone.
Somebody was trying to stop him. He said to the person to leave him alone. And he's brandishing another one. He doesn't run.
On our head, no correct.
Okay.
On our head, no correct. The villa is on and they look for who will finish.
Now here is this guy, or this fool, insulting the whole nation because he has been given something, a form of elusive power that makes him feel that he's now in control. Madam, if I want to hear your thoughts on this particular matter of Asari insulting, he said the British, if not for the British, he will still be selling us as much as his father sold us, if not for the British, because they have contracted him now. So all they do now is that they now take our resources and then we kill ourselves. No more selling of the people, just like the slave trade. Now it's about killing the people and taking their resources. Now, what do you have to say about this?
Yeah, according to our brother here, Sorun Nadi has already said that he's a wayward child from the beginning. He's a wayward child from the beginning. You know, he's a rejected person from the womb. You know, so his father sold us, and he want to do the same. Let him know that nobody, the Nigeria government, they tried it. They did everything to eliminate us. They tried everything that this Igbo race will not be existence, that we, our tribe, will not be anymore. But did they succeed? They didn't succeed. They never succeeded, and him, ASARI, can never succeed. As long as there is God in heaven, we are the children of God. God can be angry with us, yes. God can say, I'm not happy with these people, but do not touch these people, because these people are special before me. God will be the one to give us punishment, yes, but anybody that try to do anything to us, that person is in trouble, because we are special people. We are Umu Chineke. ASARI, your father did it, and then how is your life and your father's life? You are a slave to Fulani. You are a curse to humanity. You are a cursed man, and cursed you will continue to be. You and your household, you are cursed. Because you that your father had did it, and you are boasting about it, claiming and saying, oh, I am going to do the same. You dare not. We are the chosen people of God. You can try, but you will fail. Because those before you, they failed. Go and ask, what is it called? What is the man of that man? Those people that sold us, Adaka Boro, whatever they call them. What is the name of that person? Many of them, they tried. You all took our houses and took our land and properties, but we are still shining. We are still on top. We are still the Igbos that our people are jealous of in Nigeria. We are still the Igbos that people would wish to be like us. Why are we you guys say the Igbos are irrelevant. You guys say the Igbos mean nothing, but still we are the ones that you guys does not want to go, does not want to belong. So that means there's something special about us. There's something special about the Igbos. So ASARI and your own people, you are a wicked man. Look at the way you are. Are you a human being? You're already a dead person walking. You're a dead man walking, because anytime you can collapse and die, because either you are suffering from one thing or you are suffering from something else. The way you are, you don't even look like a human being. You look like a pig, a toad, and whatever. Go and shape yourself and look. Even those women you married, I don't even know how you have sex with them, because a man like you cannot even have erection, because it's possible. You are sick, you have diabetes, you have so many things. So I am telling you today, ASARI, you can never destroy Igbo land. You can never do it. You can you can talk whatever you want to say. You dare never destroy us. We are undestroyable. Many tried it, but we are still existing. We are still here, and we are going to be free. And we are going to be free because God in heaven loves us, even though we are being stupid and being myopic and not even obeying God in heaven and doing all manner of things. He's the one to punish us, not any human being. And let me tell you, and those that send you to come and think you can destroy the Igbo, they tried, but they never succeeded. And so you can never succeed, whether you like it or not. You can bark like a dog. You can bark whatever you want to bark like. We are not afraid of you. We are not afraid of you at all. We know who we are. And one day your cup will be full. You are going to sleep because you don't even look. I don't even know how you sleep at nighttime. I don't even know. Maybe I don't even know what sustain you at nighttime, because the way you are just a dead man walking. You don't look like a human being. So you go out there, say whatever you want to say. We are not afraid. We are not afraid of you, never. And so your threat is nothing. Ndi Igbo should stand and wake up, because these people think we are just ordinary people. We are never ordinary people. We are God choosing.
Yeah, thank you so much, Baramifu, for that. Ismwar says something here. Says Rukobo won't be making noise on if criminals in DOS, Mazin and Mekano siblings, and Simon Epad cabals didn't sabotage. Yes, and of course we know he has the audacity in his voice now because he feels that the whole thing has been sabotaged and he can make more noise. But the problem I have here now is that most of our people are now beginning to get scared with all of these details, so that I can see that in their voice, in the tone, and the underlying meaning from what Prince Sonic Biafra News is writing here. I'll read from the second paragraph. He said IPOB must embark on a massive Tuesday tweet to the UN. I don't know why everything we are doing, we talk about UN, we talk about ICC, Amnesty. So you mean that a whole nation should start contracting ICC because of one ASARI DOKUBO that we can handle? I don't know. Please, comrade, I want you
to I wanted to respond to that very comment, but
oh my God.
As you have said something about it, then let me just start from there. You know, we are talking about the restoration of Biafra. We are talking about the separation of the dissolving of that very contraption that everybody goes his ways, and the international community is saying nothing. We are talking about the adoption of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for renditioning him back to Nigeria from Kenya. The international community is not saying anything about it. That you want to go talk about ASARI DOKUBO to the international community. Who is ASARI DOKUBO? Who knows him?
It's not even about anybody knowing him. How can a whole nation be so scared of one idiot in their nation, and would now have to go to the UN to report him?
Yeah,
and so he's making that kind of suggestion.
For what? So what I want to say is that Adazion make a very important comment here. That ASARI DOKUBO should go and think about what happened to Ken Sarowiwa, my namesake. Why he was killed. Before he comes here to run his mouth for Zoological Republic, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu always says they will use you. They won't only dump you, but they will kill you.
Exactly.
It's the Nigerian government that will kill you. Watch what is happening since this dead among the living called himself Tinubu got into Aso Rock. You see the people they started arresting. What have those people done to Nigeria? They have worked with the Fulanis. That is why they are being arrested today. And numerous of them will still be arrested. Some have been crying already, and more will still cry, and some will even die on the process. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out with glory, and all of them will be at shame. Not only to cry, they will all be at shame. They won't be able to come out in Biafra land to show their face anymore. Their elitism will be under our feet. They will lick the boots of the Biafrans. So, what I want to say is that ASARI DOKUBO is talking about selling the Igbos. Did ASARI DOKUBO know that if not the British, that he will be selling the Igbos up to today? Did ASARI DOKUBO know that the British themselves couldn't conquer Igbo land? Don't he know history? Don't he know that without the people that go and bring together, the Hausas, the Yorubas, and other ethnic groups that are not with Biafrans, that they couldn't penetrate Biafra land? Don't ASARI DOKUBO know that? Before he telling you he was selling the Igbos, if not for the British. Were the British for any day defending the Igbos? Or they are there to destroy the Igbos? They could have allowed you to continue to sell them. Why did they stop you? Because the British don't even want Biafra to exist. Let me not just use this word Igbo alone. They don't want Biafra to exist. If they know you are ASARI DOKUBO, you are there for them to sell the Igbos into slavery, to use them and kill them. They will not stop you from that. So why are you using those words today? So ASARI DOKUBO, you are not supposed to be our topic, because as I said before, when Biafra comes, this time, if you want to be a Biafran, then we will treat your fuck up. So we don't need to be talking about you because you are just running your mouth. As I said, you are a businessman. Tinubu is there. You have gone to Aso Rock to see him. He have given you some yellow envelope, the way they always say it. Now you puff again. So in the next 6 months, your stomach will be double than how it is now, because more money is in your pocket.
When he's sleeping.
You understand? You can't even breathe. You can't even talk. You are falling around. You are already finished, and you are coming here to talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is in the dungeon for 2 years and 2 days now.
Still surviving.
Still surviving.
Exactly.
With all the maltreatment they have given to him, with everything they have deprived him from, but he's still there. ASARI DOKUBO, you are not. Just go and meet Simon Ekpa. So you, both of you, will go down together because you, both of you are the same. That's the birds that flew together. Two of you, you know what you are doing. That's why that very one came out to broadcast and start talking some nonsense, which we have to also analyze that very broadcast he made yesterday. I don't want to start it now. So what I'm telling Biafrans is, this is the time all Biafrans should know now that there are truth and there are lies. It is now for you, it is your time now to decide what have you learned since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was adopted. Since the adoption of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what have you learned in this very struggle? What have you experienced in this very struggle? And where do you want to go? And where do you want to be? And what do you want? Do you want this story to continue? Do you want this insult? Or what do you want? Do you want to get Biafra? If you want to get Biafra, then come on board. It is time for all of you to rise. Because if all the Biafrans rise, ASARI DOKUBO will not have mouth to be saying this nonsense he's saying. He will run away from Biafra land. Nobody will chase him before he runs away. And moreover, what I want to say is that it is a shame to all the political elite that are still serving under Nigerian government. Be you a police, be you a military, be you a governor, be you a senator, woe betide all of you. Because this is just a small pig insulting all of you. All you are after is you want to go to Abuja, you want to be a senator, you want to be this, you want to be that. Where somebody is carrying gun around your backyard, insulting you, threatening you. All you can do is to come to any good state and be killing people with the Nigerian militaries. To go to Nzombe and be bombing people. And you sit there and you say you are a governor, or you are a senator, or you are a local government chairman. Woe betide all of you. We are not making threat to anybody. When the time comes, we will come before your house door, before your doorstep. And that time people will understand what we are talking about. I have said it. Biafrans, it is time for you people to rise up. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released and Biafra must be restored. Nothing will stop it. ASARI DOKUBO can say whatever he wants to say. How many people does ASARI DOKUBO have? How many AK-47 does he have? Even if Nigerian government let them give him a jet bomber. When the time comes, he and his jet will go down. This is just how it is. So, Kelechi, this is what I have for now, so I can give time for the other people to speak. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, comrade. ASARI has beaten more than he can chew, and let him prepare for the consequences of what he has done. So, I'll bring Prince first before you, because I know you are going to give us some facts about ASARI and some of the information that you have that you will release to us here. So I would want to bring Prince on right now. There's someone calling Skendo. You're just here getting confused. I know why you're confused. I can see if you can begin a sentence with is, then something is wrong. So you better go and retrace your steps. I'm coming here to tell us who is causing problems and who is supporting Simon and who is not supporting Simon. You are beginning the sentence with is. That shows us the level of your reasoning. So I don't have time for you here. And Prince, you see, I don't know what's on your mind, but please talk to us on this matter.
First of all, I like the fact that somebody is starting a sentence with the is. Okay, now, please, I want people to look at sequence, and it shows how contradictory liars are. Now, ASARI DOKUBO at a point was totally against Nigeria. Don't forget, in that broadcast you showed, you at least played.
That's right.
Suddenly he's now with Nigeria. This is what liars do. They are not consistent. They don't know even what they are doing because they are confused. Now, if you remember, Ojukwu once said,
I think maybe I should play to refresh our memory. And that is
okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I have to let me just play so people can remember.
So people can refresh their memory. Go ahead.
I was buried alive and I came out alive. I did not give up. I did not capitulate. I was detained for 22 months, 10 days. I did not capitulate. So I am not afraid of arrest, but they will never arrest me. Because if they do, the consequences of my arrest, Nigeria will be history. I am saying it bold and clear without missing word that the consequences of my arrest, Nigeria will be history. The last time my arrest reduced Nigerian oil production to 700,000 barrels. This time it will be zero. And we will match violence by violence. We will match intrigues by intrigues. We match bullet by bullet. We match blood by blood. We are ready for them. Good Lord Jonathan will complete his tenure of 2 terms, whether they like it or not. To us, they don't even exist. Because we pay them. He who pays the piper, he takes the tolls. We pay them. We feed them. They are burden on us. They have no reason to be with us. They have no reason whatsoever to be with us. And this is not the first time we have expressed the people, the aborigine of this country, of this land have expressed this opinion. Gideon Oka expressed it, and all our people have it in their mind that these invaders must be expelled from our land. And
now he says they are invaders. Now he's the security guard guarding what belongs to him.
Outstanding human being. Fear.
Now, can you see the contradiction, the confusion, and the insanity in liars? This actually explains it all. Now, but I want to take you to a little journey. If you remember, Ojukwu once said, "Good morning." This was in the afternoon, but he said, "Good morning" to Ken Saro-Wiwa. Ojukwu said, "Good morning," because suddenly Ken Saro-Wiwa woke up to what Ojukwu had been telling him. And this was when he was now facing death at the hands of Abacha. Now, we have come to this journey now where ASARI DOKUBO is now in that same boat of Ken Saro-Wiwa. And I know that if ASARI DOKUBO remains this psychotic, one day I or somebody else will be saying to ASARI DOKUBO, "Good morning" in the evening. It will be evening time, but we're going to be saying, "ASARI DOKUBO, good morning." Now, we keep repeating history because we fail to learn the lessons of history. We do it all the time. Nnamdi Kanu told these people that all of you who are serving Fulani will end up in shame. I want to give you the current example going on right now. MFN, who is just a mere governor of central bank, is the one carrying the can of all the evils of whoever is acting as Buhari. Okay? He was busy serving Buhari because every policy that he saw through was the policy of APC and Buhari. Today, as far as Buhari is a Fulani, he walks free, whether it is the real one or not. As far as that name is linked to Fulani, nobody is talking about him. But who is paying the price? MFN.
Correct.
Nnamdi Kanu, Vabawa. Look, this is too transparent. The blind can see. Yet, these lunatics, these imbecilic figures, calling themselves the elite and mad people in the whole of Biafra land, are sheepishly jumping into the same hole I think it was Ronade or somebody, I don't know who said it, that when you get to know somebody who is less than an animal, actually, is when somebody is walking to an evil forest. And in that evil forest, all they see are footsteps only going in, none coming back. They can see the footsteps very, very well. It's an evil forest. Only the footsteps going in, no footstep coming back, but they carry on going. This is what is happening to these so-called Biafran elites. Don't forget that ASARI DOKUBO might see himself as an elite now who is in charge. But he is marching into that evil forest, even though he cannot see any footsteps coming back. I will rest it here for now, but I think it's very clear what we are contending with and what we must deal with. Because for God to have revealed everything like this to us, it means that God wants us to do something to save humanity from this self-imposed bondage, self-harm, and suicidal mission that humanity is in. We have a job to do, and we must do that job without fear or favor. I thank you.
Thank you so much, Prince, for that. In fact, something Izemwa said here.
Kelechi, are you still there? Madam Ifi, can you hear Kelechi? Kelechi, it's like everything is stopped.
Yeah, Kelechi, it's network problem, is it?
Yeah, can you hear him?
No, I can't.
Okay,
we can be saying things. People are hearing us. Kelechi can come back. Network, I guess. Yeah.
I think he's having a network problem.
Yeah, somebody can.
So Nadi, you can pick it up from there because you are the next person Kelechi is supposed to bring on board. I can't even hear you. Madam Ifi, can you hear Solon Nadi?
No, I can't. Maybe he muted.
Yes, I don't know if you can hear me. My network is very bad. So I don't know. Just take it up from there. You know, I think you guys going on here.
Yeah, we can hear Solon Nadi as well. Can you hear him?
No.
No, I can't hear him. He's silent. Okay, I think he's muted here. Okay, so Ronaldo, please take it on from there. Sorry about that. It was when the ringing was coming from there and distorted that stuff. I had to mute it. I'm sorry about that. Please go.
Okay. No problem. Kelechi, sorry. Kelechi, I wrote you a private chat. Did you see it?
I've seen it.
Pardon me?
I wrote you a private chat.
Okay, I've not seen it yet. I've not seen it yet.
Okay, let me rewrite it again.
Yeah, I think my network. Okay, I just saw it now. It just popped up. You know, my network was bad. I've seen it. So, Ronald, please carry on. Let's allow the guy display his let's let him empty his stupidity and then we'll continue. Please go on.
okay, no problem.
Okay. ASARI is unimportant. He's just an empty vessel. He's so garrulous, a lucid interval. You understand? What the Nigerian state that cherishes or uses terrorism on citizens. What message would the world at large perceive from seeing ASARI DOKUBO identifying with the so-called president of Nigeria. I don't know who he is. We'll never know. I don't care to know him. Tinubu in the State House. You'll see what a huge amount of negative message it will send to the outside world. You know, birds of the same feather, they flock together. Who is ASARI? ASARI, all he's been doing is causing pains, tears, blood, and sorrows to his let's say his people. Remember, there was a massacre during Obasanjo regime of OD in Bayelsa. It was brought about by this idiot. This house mouse was brought about by him. So that thing, it doesn't, I think that probably they have forgotten.
House mouse.
Yes, that's what he is. That's what he is. He's worthless penny. You know, thinking he's a landed, he's somebody. He goes to the State House, shaking hands with then parading himself as a Muslim. Now he thinks he put on as a captain or whatever, thinking that now he's landed, maybe he's one sheikh or what. He's gonna shake his fat ass there. So this guy brought a lot of debt upon his people. That's all he does. You know? After that, I'm still asking, who and who are free? I don't want to fire a warning shot. We don't fire warning shot. He's claiming he's now he claimed the responsibility for all the carnage that is going on in the east, that the federal government rented him, and the one that's going on in the north. So he is the cause of instability in Nigeria, killing people, sending his people. I don't know what they call him. Is that something? When Tinubu visited Enugu State or was campaigning, those people that wrote what's they called special forces and all that. The word that is his group. Then ASARI brandishing AK-47. How did he get it? And the AK-47, he said he's going to use it to kill Igbo people. My brothers, sisters, everybody, this is a threat to our life. You understand? We're in imminent danger from ASARI and his Ijo group. I don't know what is it that the Igbo owe them. He said he sold. But I'm telling you, I got to repeat it again. ASARI is part of those Igbo people, his group, his family, lineage, are those Igbo people that were sold. So I guess before they were shipped out, they stopped the slave trade. Then they got stuck in Ijo land. Because everything about him is Igbo. I said everything. Everything about him is Igbo. So he's fighting against Igbo. But whoever wants to become relevant in Nigeria must fight the Igbos.
Sure.
You understand? What the Igbo senators, for them to be relevant, they must, you know, shove aside everything that has to do with Igbo. For Ojus Okalo to become relevant in Nigeria, he has to talk about bringing the Nigerian army to kill all the Igbos. Like that. You know, for any of them. Look, where's Abaribe that used to use Nnamdi Kanu to shine in those days? Since Nnamdi Kanu, since this illegal rendition, you know what they call, whatever they call it, they are kidnapping and renditioning him to Nigeria. We never heard about Abaribe anymore. He's gone mute. You understand? So whoever wants to become relevant in Nigeria must, you know, attack the Igbo. Where's this Yerima Shetima? He's important today. He's become the vice president also because he was kicking against Igbos and so on. All the Fulanis, the Arewa, Consultative, whatever youth forum, they come against the Igbos. The Yorubas now, they are hitting hard on the Igbos. So ASARI copying suit. You have to hit the Igbos so that he becomes relevant. What's his name? Rotimi Amechi has to deny his Igbo-ness. What's the crazy idiot? I don't know, that Kakai Ogogoro drinker. What's the present River State governor? Wike. Now, for him to become relevant, become so powerful, he had to kill all the Igbos in Igbo. And then deny his Igbo-ness, then he becomes relevant.
and so on and so forth. So Asari is a non-entity. He is a non-entity. Believe you me, he doesn't even want our attention. But because he's a threat, no threat should be taken lightly. So he is to be paid, he is to be visited with the reality of the threat he's giving to the Igbos. The Igbos means you and I, and every other person that has to do with Igbo land. So he gone there dancing like a stupid idiot, dancing naked, butt naked in the marketplace to celebrate Tinubu. I guess after Tinubu did not recognize him, he started threatening Tinubu. If you can play the video, you see where he's talking about the government is this. Then he started using Igbos. Hey, they need to give Igbo Senate president and that. Who made him speaker for Igbos? Who appointed him to speak for Igbos? And they need to get Igbos and that. Then after that, he brandished AK-47. That AK-47, Asari needs to be arrested for that, for threatening the whole. I think Nigerians are arresting people, calling them like IPOB members. They are threatening the state. I guess the Igbo part of the divide is not part of the Nigerian state. So anybody can rise up, threatening the Igbos that they can kill the Igbos, and then they just go scot-free. Who is issuing? Where does Asari get AK-47s? He has a arsenal of it in his house. I think he's a dump pile of it in his house. You understand? Raise AK-47 against all the Igbos. Igbos, if you're going to let this be, let it be. A guy comes, so we don't know how to fire weapons. The Igbos have, they just have no land. They're calling Kalabari. Go to Uguta. There's a place called Kalabari Beach. In that enclave, that's where the Calabaris used to live. If they're not, a lot of them got stopped. They got lost. They didn't go back again. By the fact. You understand? That's a fact. They didn't go back again. And they used to do many jobs for Igbos. You know, doing weeding farms, picking palm kernels, climbing palm trees. That's where they were. And they're still there today. It's called K Beach, you know, Guta Lake. Go there, you see it. So this guy talking about Kalabari, he's this, he's that. He's nothing at all. Let me tell you how he came to think he's relevant. I told you, I said something here. Somebody was writing very idiotic statement here that nobody should talk about DOS. So what is DOS? What do you know about DOS? What is DOS? Do you know when DOS was formed? Do you know who was behind forming DOS? When I questioned when I questioned our leader, when I questioned our leader, where's your there's something I called it standard of operational what did I call it? I call it standard of operational procedures. Yes, SOP, standard of operational procedures. Because something came up, and I think this thing you're saying, it's just like somebody you just assume. Why don't you have things written down, a structure and all that? Then he called them to put this. Oh man, that's how it came. That's how this DOS came to be. You don't know. That's how they came to be. Then we started hearing DOS. Yeah, I'm telling you. I did this in a hotel room. Oh, but so this something happened. You know, this the first time the zoo killed people at Headbridge. You know that? Can you recall? At Mpo and Headbridge. You can recall. The first time IPOB went on a mass protest in Nigeria, and they occupied Headbridge, and the zoo soldiers went there and killed a lot of people, endless people that were singing and clapping. That's when all this thing started happening. That's when they went behind the scene and consulted ASARI DOKUBO by Omiomio. You don't know. Omiomio brought, they said, okay, they thought that ASARI had something up his sleeves. He is a coward. Understand? So ASARI played the first one. When you had our leader, gave ASARI 20 million naira.
Yes.
To play the defense for our people. The money was supposed to be given to Playboy. Are you listening? The money I'm opening, what do you call it? I'm just letting you know some secret you don't know nothing about. So it was supposed to be given to Playboy. Playboy was supposed to play the defense for our people, to protect our people. They were supposed to come from the river, Niger. Okay? Omiemio came up with a counter idea. Hey, well, why, if you want to do something, why don't you start from the head instead of starting from the tail? You see, they shoved Playboy out of that. And they gave this over-bloated pig, they gave him the 20 million. Once he got the 20 million cash, he switched off his phone. Then our people went to Headbridge, believing that I got something coming. They called him from morning till night, he switched off. That is what brought about the squabble between him and our leader.
Yes.
And then, not only that, a lot of things has happened. They still go to consult him, thinking that he got something. I'm not going to call, if I call now, somebody will say, don't mention DOS. They still go to him, thinking that he can do something. That is how he has discovered their nakedness. Then talking about the Igbos cannot do anything. You understand? The same thing, Utemefo went and embraced him. And they formed what they formed, Biafra, whatever, traditional or cultural government or so. They made him head. So,
de facto stuff.
Yes.
De facto government
so
also.
If he's disparaging the Igbos, this is what is behind it. Because if you got out that we cannot do anything, just like that.
De facto government without any territory, even the two centimeters territory doesn't have.
They don't have. Look at, if you go there, if you travel to Ijoland, it's like what they call it, it's like mangrove forest. It's always like water everywhere. During the rainy season, big rainy season, when the sea level rises, they all leave. They all leave. They don't live there. You understand? The only upland they have is our side. And by the fact, if you go to a little area or something like that, you're not going to know the boundary between Ijo and the so-called Igbo, Ijo, and all that. These are the same people. But these gluttons want to take advantage. They live off of their hands being greased, being bribed. Yeah. They sell their people for a scoop of porridge. That's what they do. Edwin Clark does the same thing. If he doesn't speak about the Igbos, Nigeria will not come from the back door to give him money, so he will shut up. The same thing, all of them. That's what they do. You're talking about Kensaro Wiwa did the same thing. What did he do? He paid severely for it. Azik Adakaboro, he did the same thing. He paid for it. And then sometimes they turn around to blame the Igbos. This abandoned property policy was brought about at Kensaro Wiwa. Where is he today? Where are his people? He identified with the Fulanis. And this guy, Abata, came and hanged him. He was whining like a pig. This idiot here talking about Igbos, he cannot come out in the streets. He's not in good terms with Ateke Tom. They don't see eyeball to eyeball. He's not in good terms with government, Tompolo. If Tompolo sees him, he'll kill him off. You understand? There's another one called Boy Loaf. This guy cannot walk freely. The place he's claiming he belongs now, where he's hiding. He's always in hiding. You understand? He doesn't belong there. Today he's from River State. The next day he's from Bayelsa. That's terrible. Then threatening the Igbos. Man, this guy need to hear. We need to make him hear the sound of weapon, because he's been shooting at people, innocent people. He need to hear sound of weapon. So next time, if he survives it, maybe he's not going to survive it anyway. There's no need threatening. I'm not making threat now. They need to fire a weapon over his head, so he hears what weapon is. He says he's a professional. I don't know what professional he is. Is it a professional rapist, professional ritualist? Is a professional kidnapper? And I guess you kidnap people unprepared, people who are not who don't know you're coming after them. Then you think you're professional. You're professional, you send in people. There's no job in Ijaw land. They have nothing. They live off of stipend given to them 60,000 naira every month. And this made them say their birthright to the Fulani. This guy, when did you become a Muslim? Talking about us, the so-called ASARI, I don't know. When did you become a Muslim? What condition led you to becoming a Muslim? Then they sent you to show you how to fire AK-47. Other than that, I don't know what other weapon you can fire. I don't know what battlefield you fought in. You went and you killed the Nigerian soldiers who were sent on a national mission to guide oil pipelines and to protect the people in the area. You go and lay ambush on them and you kill them. That's what makes you a prophet. When they come, you jump into the creek, you run away, you go into hiding.
Can he be able to run? Can he run? He can't even run.
Yeah. He's not physically fit.
He can't even run.
He's very sick.
Nonsense,
they carry him around. That is, it depends on those guys to carry him around. You understand? And this guy got money, illegal money he acquired illegally. He went and built school in Togo. So is Togo Ijaw land too? He went and built. Who knows what category of people he trains in his school that goes to his school? Terrorists.
Yeah.
One time the Togolese government arrested him. He was whining like a pig that he is. You know, when Buhari was there, why didn't you come out? Why didn't you go to the state house? You know, because this guy feels like he can use you maybe to peddle drugs for him. Or so. You know, look at this idiot slapping the Igbos. Who the heck are you? I guess you're not speaking for the judge. You're speaking for your stupid self.
Yes. And that is why we are not going to...
Because you're trying to slam the head of the judge and the Igbos together.
Yes, that's why we are not going to... We just want to let him know that he is the person that we're going to deal with. And the people are still... We are still one people. We are one people and nothing can stop that. He cannot be used by the Nigeria contraption, the British, to create enmity or bring about confusion, implosion, so that they will now send their Fulani foot soldiers. By the time we are fighting ourselves, the international media will now carry it and say that they are you know, communal clash, and then they will now send their soldiers to come and start killing.
Should the Igbos rise?
We are not going to fight ourselves.
Should the Igbos rise?
Just know that you are the one that. Yes. Yes. Thank you so much, Serenity, for that. Because of our time, we're just going to go one. Yes, just one more time. We're just going to go around one time. This time around, we're going to use 2 minutes each. But it seems, Madam Ifi, there is a particular video you have here. But, you know, under the 2 minutes, let's see how we're going to go with that. It seems you want to play something regarding that.
Play this thing that is happening in Zombe, like, you know, I want to play it so that people know that something is going on. And all these US and Simon Ekpa and everyone, they are not seeing all this that's happening, but they are saying they are fighting for freedom.
Yes, and it is because of this we are making an extension to the program more than 2 hours today. So people bear with us today. I know I've been saying, hey, this thing is too long, but bear with us today. We're going to round up soon. So, Madam, if you go on now.
Okay, should I play it now?
Yes, you can.
Okay, let me play it, please. Can't play. Why? What's going on? I need to. Okay, I'm coming. Sorry, I'm coming.
Please.
Oh, that's not.
I am.
Colette, how do I come there now? I don't know what is
going on.
Go back. Go back.
Yes, go back. It seems you are going. Or maybe move forward. Maybe I think you were going back.
Please.
Okay, this is it here now, but why is it not coming to play?
Just that's it.
But it's not playing. Yeah?
Refresh it. Let's see.
Let me go back.
Or you go off that place and then you take it up again. Okay, now you can take it up now.
Okay, let's go back here.
What did he say?
What's going on? Do I need to on? I don't know. It's supposed to be playing.
Madam Ife, where did you get that video? It's in Facebook or where?
No, it's on WhatsApp. I also have it on the platform. You can bring it. You can bring it there if you don't know why it's not coming off my mind now.
No, my WhatsApp is not on my desktop.
Okay.
I think it's there. So, comrade, if you can from your side, because I don't know why I don't have WhatsApp on this system.
I also don't have it because I have WhatsApp everywhere, but I'm now on my desktop, so I don't have them.
Hold on, let me go back. I think it's here. I'll put it back again. You can be saying what you want to say. I will come back to it. I'm coming.
But can I get that video on YouTube?
On YouTube.
Can I get
I don't think they loaded it on YouTube. It's coming. We'll get it now.
Just type Izombe, recent massacre in Izombe and see if you can check it out.
Yeah, let me try it.
Yeah, friends, we are very, very, very determined to get ourselves free and to see that we, but we're not going to allow people bring us together to clash. We're not going to clash with one another. Every tribe in Biafra land, we have already settled our scores. Martin Amdekano has spoken to every one of us who have done the bits we can do together today. We know that we have one common enemy, and that's the Nigeria contraption. So ASARI can never be, he doesn't have that ability to create division or to destroy or to do anything against us. It's not possible. It's not possible. So let's try it again.
Okay, I have it now.
Yes, let's try. Yeah.
Watching this video, wherever you're watching from, please, I beg you in the name of God, I cannot bear this again. I have to speak it out. I have to speak it out. Please, the people of Agua in Uguta, local government in Uguta too, these people are suffering. We don't know what to do again. We don't know who to call for peace. We don't know how to start making this peace and how to start giving people, these poor masses there, peace of mind. So many houses are being burned. So many people are being killed, including my own house is burned. My elder brother is being killed, and people, so many more people. Please, please, whether you are doing Biafran something or you are doing Ebubagu something, or please, anybody seeing this video should post, should share it. Let Governor Hope also see this video. Let him know what to do. Let the police apply their tactical sensibilities. Let them apply their tactical plans to know how to fight this fight, so that innocent people have end up dying. There are so many people who does not have relative, who does not have money to go and pay for house in the town to start living. These people are rendered homeless. They are dying. Please, I beg you, God should help us. Anybody who have power to do this peace, to make this peace, should come in respect of Agua. Let the person come in the rescue of my people. My people are dying from Uguta, please, in Imo State. People should come. God should, I don't even know what to say.
Okay, Kelechi, it's done, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can take it off from there. Just 2 minutes.
Perfect. You see, this is what is happening in Izombe. Izombe is Nuguta local government, and there is a community, Agua community there, because there is issue that happened there, issue between the military and the, I don't know what, I don't really want to know more about it, but all I know is that there was issue between the military and the community, somebody in there. So the community now started, the military came and started shooting and killing and burning all the houses, and most of them have run away. They have run away. Some are in the bushes up to now, and even you can see a picture of a baby killed. You know, the way they said they will finish them, and even with the Bubago is involved as well, because there's a guy in a Bubago that is living that is in that town, and he's going after them. So they now came after him, and then from there there was issue, and they killed somebody, a military person, and from there these people now came, the military and the Bubago, they are all in the village, killing them, massacring them, destroying properties, burning houses, up to now it's still going on, and there's nobody to help and support or fight them, nobody to do anything for them, and this is really bad. I don't know why we cannot, people that say they are leading in this struggle, why this is happening. Is it when they finish the whole community, the communities are already gone? After this thing, they can still go to another community and still kill. And then what are we doing? What is doing as they claim they are fighting for leadership? What did Simon Ekpa say that he's 1 in 50 men, that he has something went wrong, that he has a Biafra Liberation Army doing about it? Is it when these people are dead that we finish they have already done worst? Is it what is going on here? Does it mean nobody cares about the dying of our people? Does it mean nobody cares to protect them, to defend them? Does it mean this is it, that, if they like, let the army comes and nobody is there to support, fight, or defend, and they will finish our people? Because this is unbelievable what is happening. What is going on here? If you people are not ready to fight for freedom, I don't understand what is happening. This is people's life. This is houses, this is everything. So what is happening in Biafra land? And you guys say you are fighting for freedom. So which freedom are you fighting for? I don't understand. Please, enough. I don't understand. Yeah. This is getting out of hand.
It is in our hands, and Biafrans have heard. We are going to come together, and we want to employ those ones who are out there. We are coming together to solve this matter. We'll solve it once and for all. People like ASARI, those agents of Nigeria who have been perpetrating all these evil to deal with this matter. Comrade Ken, we have 2 minutes. So we can round off for today.
Yeah, thank you very much, Kelechi. What I want to tell Biafrans this evening from my location is that Simon Ekpa is the cause to all this evil and atrocities that are happening in Biafra land. So because Simon Ekpa is the person, they said, somebody that brings ants to his house invited lizard for a visit. So Simon Ekpa is the one promoting all this shenanigan that is happening in Biafra land. It is just an example of his broadcast yesterday, saying that he wants to have a fight with ASARI DOKUBO. This is always how it started. When this issue will now start and they start killing people in villages or different places, Simon Ekpa will also come out and say he don't know anything about it. Remember, those autopilot. Simon Ekpa told you people that the Biafran Liberation Army, let me just say, I don't want to give that name Biafra another name. This is why I'm using this name Biafra. But it is Biafran Liberation Annus, not Army.
Enter Biafra Liberation Army. I think it's for Enter Biafra. It's for his organization.
Exactly. Enter Biafra Liberation Annus. The Annus is what they are. They are not army. So why I'm saying this is that Simon Ekpa always posts threat to the contraption government, nigger area, what he wants to do. And in this regard, these people will come and start destroying our place, killing people every day. This is just what he wants to do again with ASARI DOKUBO. Because what will happen with Simon and ASARI DOKUBO will be the killing of the innocent people in the land. This is why I'm always saying Simon should retrieve his steps from all these issues and all these things that he's doing. If he is a strong man, as I always say, when the time comes, I will live here where I am to Biafra land. I don't want to be killed like a coward. I will be on the front. Let no one shoot me at the back. And people will go down with me. I know if you are on the front, you will go down one way or the other. But people will go with me. Let Simon Ekpa go down there and lead this very fight that is fighting. But let him bring out his entire family to come and fight this fight that he's just projecting now with ASARI DOKUBO. So what happened in Izombe? Simon told us he have already, his liberation army are already there. They are killing the Nigerian military woto. Now the Nigerian army was brought down in Izombe, and because of one army, Biafran have sprayed blood of hundreds of people.
No, do you remember it was recently he was given scores 30-0 or 20-0 or something?
Exactly. So
now suddenly they have come to kill our people.
Yes, where were Simon Ekpa and his liberation army when these people came to bombard Izombe? Were they on hiding? Were they in their trend, or they didn't hear it? They didn't know it's still happening up to today. Have he sent his men there? What he came out to say yesterday is they are coming to rescue Izombe. When are you going there to rescue them? The armies are still there. Go there now with your men. Let's see that power you have. Go show Biafrans now that you are Simon Ekpa, not the boy that they came and arrested you, concocted with, that they go and arrest, and you said you came out and broadcast and they released him. What people go and concocted like the pastors that always say they raised somebody from the dead. And now Azuka went and dashed that young boy a laptop. You people think we don't know what you are doing? Now the military is in Izombe. Go there with your liberation army now. If you are Simon Ekpa, we want to see your action now. Come and show Biafrans who you are. So this is not argument. This is not sending you a message. This is what you said.
You said
yourself that your military are out, that your ESN are out, the ones you groom for yourself. We want to see their action now. If you are a man, Simon Ekpa. This is just what I want to say for now. Thank you, Biafrans.
Can I say something, Biko? Yeah, I remember he tweeted recently now. He said that he said on that tweet that he's not tagging, he tagged international community. And he said that they are not killing, they are no more killing, that military are no longer killing our people. We are not following them bomber to bomber. That if they kill us, we will fire them. So Sabo, do you tag them all? You tag them and you say that you are now in charge. You are now reporting that anything they brought to our land, we will give it to them. Now, as you said, though, I am calling you now, Simon. You said so. Now the military are now in Izombe. You can see what is happening there is unbelievable. You tag them and you said if they don't. So now it's time for you to go and start defending. Why are you now tagging them again and say they are killing our men? But you wrote letter and say that you wrote letter to UN and to them and all these European or whatever. I don't know who and who you wrote those letters to and telling them that we are no longer going to be pleading with them. If they come, we are going to face them bomber to bomber. Then they are now in Biafra land. They are now in Izombe. So where are your people that you said if they come, we are going to face them? Where are they? Why are they not going to face them? This is unbelievable. You can't be saying this and you don't do it. This is not a freedom fighter. All you do is just, I don't know whether you do remember what you say.
Madam, we already know Simon is a criminal. He's only defrauding the people by what he
Kelechi,
because he has never ever done anything.
Kelechi, what we are doing here, we are not even telling Simon Ekpa what he said, but we are just only reminding Simon Ekpa and sending him a message. He should go do that now. Let's see. Let's see. Simon told us that he will go to America to go inaugurate the Biafran house, but now he's telling you it will be a virtual. He will stay online and inaugurate your office. How mad is he? And how mad are those people following autopilot? How stupid are those people following autopilot? Simon don't have a passport. His passport has been confiscated, and he told you he arrived Australia. How come? You can arrive Australia for a virtual meeting. Who don't know what virtual meeting is, but you cannot go to America to inaugurate the Biafran house you are talking about. How stupid are those people following Simon Ekpa? I don't want to be talking about Simon Ekpa. Yeah. What I'm only sending him is a message. Go do that very job you said you are there to do. Go show us that liberation army, because the war is there now. It's happening. The military are there. Go and confront them. This is what we want to see. Yes. And when you come back, you come and tell us how you confronted them, and we see what happened between you and them. It's on the open space. What they call his name? Sahara Reporters. Even posted a video about what is happening in Izombe. Go and do yours and let him post it, because it's your friend.
It's someone that said in that letter to international community. He said to them, he said that no more. Look at, he said that letter. He said, I'm kind of reading it, because he said, it is him that said it to the international body, same people who told us his letter that Biafra are no longer being killed by Zoo military because we are not engaging them. So where is Simon engaging the people in Izombe? Because they are being killed. And he said to the international community that Biafra are no longer being killed. What is all this all about? That is why sometimes I get mad with these people and they say, Madam Ifi, stop attacking Simon. Why will I stop? What else is the one saying all these things? And he said he's going to defend our people. He said he's fighting for Biafrans, but now he's not doing what he said he's supposed to be doing.
Simon
so
has an agenda.
To be reminding Simon that he promised him. Let him go and do what he said he should do. Because he said he's taking the ESM money. If not, ESM, they're no longer active. He's the one taking their money. He's supposed to be sending them, but no, he has his own Biafra Liberation Army. He should send them because those Liberation Army, because Simon send them, they need them in his own. These are our people. If you don't care, many of us care about the death. Many of us care about the children that are being killed. Many of us care about our children, the children in that place that they have all run away and they have no places to stay. And this is uncalled for. What is going on here? And you guys are there clapping for Simon, saying he's doing great. What great is he doing? I am asking this question. Tell me, what is the great thing that Simon is doing? How can people be in his orbit? And it's not sending those Liberation Army that he said he has, so that they can go and start back fighting the Nigerian army, because he said they no longer kill our people. It is his word. I'm saying it because it is his word.
Yes. So Simon knows what he's doing. He actually is working for the Nigeria contraption in a different program, just like ASARI is working in a different program. They already have so we know what he's doing. And of course, I want to remind him, Simon, you are going to the United States to inaugurate that house. As you said, you have acquired that house in Maryland. So please remember that your coat of arms must be at the center of that house, top center of that house, and right-hand side of that house. And at the same time, your Biafra flag must be, boldly put in front of that house, just like we saw that, that advert and banner.
The Photoshop.
Yes, you did it. Yes, let me remind him the way he did it. I think I have the picture here, so that he will remember how he did it there. Simon, this is how you did it. So don't forget. You see the coat of arms, you see the Biafra flag, you see everything. It has to be like this. You said this on the 30th of March that Biafra Republic government in exile, coat of arms and liaison house in USA, the house for Biafra liberation. The house. You said the house. You didn't say the suite.
No,
the house.
You said the house.
So
exactly.
for international politicking, politicking. It's not politicking. Yeah. So tricking. So you have tricked the people, so you have to trick us and trick us. Those stuff you must put them there. We are waiting for that inauguration day, and we're going to have our representatives there come to celebrate with you. In your social media, we're going to send representatives. I don't know whether Prince. Let's ask Prince whether he will help us represent us.
Why will Simon not go to inaugurate his house?
The other time Prince went there. The other time you went there, you took the flag away. So maybe this time around you're going to go celebrate with them.
No, Prince will go there to donate. If Simon come there, he will go there to give them $1,000.
Thank you very much for your information. I went to take the Republic of Biafran flag.
Yes.
Because the house that was claimed to have been bought was bought for Biafra Republic. So, but whenever Biafra Republic is about to open that office, I will very much go there to support them because I know it's a new country.
Exactly.
I will make sure I go there. Right. Yes, and I would obviously make sure I get a picture with the Prime Minister.
Are you sure they will not chase you outside?
No, nobody can do that. No, nobody can do that. They don't have the means of doing that. Anyway, because I hope.
Adazan says you have to go with the flag you stole.
No, please, you did a very good job for taking that flag. Do you know he has changed the flag already? He has changed the flag already.
Yes,
he changed the flag.
Okay, yeah, because I think he now realizes that he stole our flag. Exactly. Now he has won the appropriate flag for Biafra Republic. So I think he owes me an apology as well as a thank you for reminding him that
I want to remind you of the Prince, he has a new flag now that has the Star of David.
Oh yeah, that I know that, and that's why I'm saying what I'm saying.
Yes, okay.
Yes, I'm just saying that he owes me an apology as well as say thank you for reminding him that he put the wrong flag, that he needed his appropriate flag, which he has now designed to be in that's right, for his own country. So I hope that he will come out and apologize to me and Biafrans, as well as give me a thank you for reminding him to do what he ought to have done. Okay, now coming to what we are discussing, I need every human being on this planet, particularly Biafran people, to know that ASARI Dokubo and Simon have been contracted to collapse and kill everybody that is supporting Nnamdi Kanu. That is what they are doing on a daily basis, okay? That is the plan. Collapse anything to do with Nnamdi Kanu and Republic of Biafra. That is the only thing they are doing. So forget about however angle they are coming from now. Forget about it. That is their specific work. And that's why Nigeria agents are promoting both Simon as well as ASARI Dokubo. Okay? We need to all capture this truth and this fact. That is where we are currently. Now, I want to, my final statement will not just be a statement, but a warning. I need every Biafran to know that the days of thinking that there is anything called international community that will come and rescue you is long over. And the days of thinking that your average a Biafran businessman feeding from Nigeria or your average pastor or your average bishop will come and save you, those days are gone, because these people are so entrenched in the Nigerian system that they don't even have the balls, even when they have seen the truth, to criticize anything Nigeria. I need that mindset properly checked and understood so that you know that it is for you to do the needful. You have seen a particular picture of the so-called man in Asorok, Tinubu, with Tony Blair, of all people. If you are still in this world and you don't know what Tony Blair represents, then I'm sorry for you, okay? Tony Blair is simply telling you, we have our man. We have our man to make sure that we eradicate you and we can steal and destroy you. Because Tony Blair has no other mission anywhere in this world than to destroy lives as a means of stealing, as a means of destroying everything. I mean, come on, who is in this world that doesn't know about Tony Blair and what he did in Iraq? In fact, I don't even know. The delusion in people like Tony Blair is such that they don't even have shame, because any sane person in the frame of Tony Blair wouldn't even want to be seen anywhere. Guilt alone would have killed him by now. At least guilt would have kept him away from public appearances.
No, he will have to only do that. The guilt is only evident when it has to do with America, Europe, and all of that. But once Africa, there's no guilt.
There you go. But the thing is, I need people to just capture this fact that if you ever mention, oh, let's go and report it to ICEC, or by the way, please, all these letters Simon have been writing, has he ever told us of any reply he got, especially the one he wrote with all these his offices? Have you ever read you any reply, or he's just writing letters? One day he writes this, but right.
Maybe he replied. Remember, he said he had gotten one reply.
Once the computer gives him reply, once they give him an automatic reply from that is set, any messages he send you an automatic. It shows you.
Okay, the one he conjured up. Okay, well, he's the master of Photoshop, so everybody should know him now. Of course, why is he a crime minister if he's not a master of photoshops. Please, 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 I beg of everybody to stop embarrassing themselves, stop dehumanizing themselves, stop showing your level of nonenticism. I don't know how to put it, but you know what I mean. Stop displaying your total ignorance by mentioning international community. Let's go and report to, or let's go to ICC, let's go to this and that. You're only expressing how foolish you are. That means you don't know that the people you want to run to are the people who are the real instigators of what is happening to you. You saw them all gather to make sure that Tinubu is fraudulently put there. What do I have to take you into a classroom to educate you to understand? When everything is happening before you and you are embarrassing yourself more and exposing and confirming to these people that you are indeed sub-animal, not just an animal, but sub-animal, when you are still making such statements showing that, oh, you are still depending on the people who are killing you to save you. Please, please, please. The work is for us with Chukwu Okike to do. And God has decided that he's going to use the weakness in you to show these people that think they are powerful how foolish they are. So, and you need to recognize that if you don't, God will just be looking at you and say, how foolish is this idiot? Okay, I've shown them that the people they are begging are the ones killing them, and they are still relying on these people they are begging that are killing them.
I don't understand.
Please, I want to send out this as a statement as well as a warning to all Biafrans, particularly. I thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. People, so that they can watch it, will not complain. They can also have their data to watch. We want you to share this broadcast on all your social media platforms, on your YouTube, your Facebook, wherever, LinkedIn, and everywhere. Share it so that people can hear this message and let it go far, so that ASARI DOKUBO all this message anyways. And of course, the Izombe issue, just know that the accountability and the transparency group is there for you. We all need to come together now. The threats from ASARI and the threat from Simon, the threat from all these gangs, all these rogue gangs, trying to destroy us, we have to and transparency group is what we need to do now, so that we can get rid of these people, get rid of their madness, and get rid of this sabotage in our midst. Thank you all. We appreciate you for your time. And of course, we're going to be your way again, hopefully tomorrow, and we're going to be discussing further on 2 years of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and we're going to be looking at another topic under this, because so many things are happening, and maybe we're going to look at critically the killings going on in our land, so that we can also know those who are behind the killings and how they are behind it. Tomorrow is going to be along the line of the 2 years of the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and how these people have mastered their game and have gotten their own militias, prepared their own militias, how they have improved in creating their own militias and destroying and killing our people. Thank you all. I want to thank Prince for being here. You know, I want to thank Madam Ifi. I want to thank Comrade Ken. I want to thank Serenadi. Thank you all for being here and speaking and giving the people the perspectives from your own side and all of that. And of course, the people have benefited so much. Understand that the Accountability and Transparency Group is created for us all. It doesn't belong to anybody. It is for you as a Biafran. You are automatically a member. You come in, let's come together with our resources. Money is involved. For those who are going about saying they're looking for money, yes, money is involved. We have to tell you that money is involved. Those who are going about trying to blackmail the Accountability and Transparency, saying they're looking for money, yes, money is involved. And we all will contribute. We're going to do it. So if he pay you, go hug Transformer. If he pay you, say, would they talk about money? If you pay you, say, would they talk about money? Go hug Transformer.
So Kelechi, how can Simon, are they not doing fundraising? Why are they doing fundraising then? So why are they giving them money? So why if we say they should give money?
The difference is that none of us is a career agitator. and we are going to use the money to serve Biafra people, not as a master to anybody. We are not. We are here to use the money as a means to serve Biafra.
So it's the them themselves we are asking them to give us money, but they are giving. They are coming out of fundraising every week, asking Biafra to give. What are they doing with the money they are giving them? All this
and please, can I conclude by saying that part of the delay Biafrans are seeing in our project is because we are spending time to build a structure. We don't want all this nonsense tomorrow. Accountability. Somebody is in charge of our money. They run away with it. No, we are taking our time. We are taking our time to make sure we get it absolutely right, because we have lived through so many mistakes, and we want to make sure we correct those mistakes. Thank you.
Yeah, and somebody will say, "I trust me."
No, we don't want that. Yeah,
what is happening like that don't worry, I know. We don't want that trust me anymore.
So, Madam Ife, what we are just trying to say here, what we want to tell Biafra here, this is a great opportunity and time that you have to come and join the group. Before you start saying tomorrow, accountability have done this, come now and share ideas with us. Maybe you know more better. Maybe you have a better solution, or maybe you have a better idea how we do it. Everybody is a stakeholder. Nobody owns Biafra alone. So you all have to join the accountability and transparency group, so we work together. So not tomorrow you will say, this group of people gather themselves and they start siphon. You have to come now.
Yes, so that you can monitor. Now. So you have an opportunity to come and see what is happening.
Come and see what is happening. Join what is happening. Contribute into what is happening now. Not tomorrow you say somebody is imposing something on you. No, come and be a part of it now. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much. We appreciate you all. We appreciate you, Biafrans, for always being here. Those of you standing for the truth, please share this broadcast all over, and also subscribe to the channel if you have not. And of course, we have so many channels streaming right now. Just go there, subscribe also. Every channel streaming this now belongs to the accountability and transparency group, and we are doing a good job. And it is your responsibility to like and subscribe to that channel as a means of supporting and making sure that you are standing for the truth, so that people can come and watch and all of that. Thank you all. We appreciate you. We're going to be here tomorrow again. We're going to be talking more on these facts, the killings going on in our land, 2 years of the kidnap of Mazin Amkanu. This time around, we'll be talking about the killings. God bless you all. We appreciate you. We say bye-bye to you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. God bless.